Mia cucina in Italian means my kitchen. E la prima cosa che dovevo fare è prendere il faddale. So what did I say in Italian? The first thing that we need to do is to put on the faddale. Means that we have to put on an apron. And I have here that we are one. We are such beautiful colors that we can all get along together just the way we are. We don't have to change for nobody. What I have here is I have a non-stick pan that I have with a little bit of olive oil, just a tiny bit of olive oil. So I'm going to go over the ingredients with you. What I have here is that I take a polenta roll, I slice them, and I just put salt and pepper. That's all I did. I have heating here, which I am going to now put it on medium. I have a little bit of olive oil, which actually I really, let me grab one of these guys over here. Because in that way you can kind of control the oil, and I just want to go ahead and just scifoli, I have my own Italian words. Scifoli is a word that I made up. You just kind of go like this, okay? Scifoli like that. And I'm just going to get these guys and start being on the bottom. The seasonings, just salt and pepper, very little bit of salt is going to go in here, because I'm going to go over all the ingredients little by little, because this is my Ethiopian Berbere spiced chickpeas, which I'm going to have it over this amazing polenta, but I'm also going to even make it even healthier and also have it into this amazing salad. So I'm going to keep this because I'm going to transfer this to this. Alright, so then what I want to do now is I want to get some foil, so we can tent them and keep them warm, because I'm going to show you how to do this as we go, very gently here. Alright, so now we just salt and peppered the round polenta rolls. That's it. I just want them on this on medium until they start getting nice and crispy. Alright, so now I'm going to bring you to a salad, because I'm going to put all of this deliciousness on top of a salad. Get yourself a platter like that. Now I grow my own. Now I started growing my own lettuces and kales, and they're still babies, so I bought these, and these are all organic. And then what you want to do is you kind of want to pat them after you wash them, because even though it says triple wash, I still wash everything. I do, guys, I do. Now I have a moringa tree that's right now it's flowering. And I just want to take some of these flowers, and I just kind of want to put them on here. All these beautiful flowers. And it's a moringa tree. Read about moringa, guys. It is very, very healthy. They call it the tree of life. And I have also the leaves of the moringa that I'm just going to just put it like so. Now, where can you find moringa? It's you can buy it at the store. They don't sell it. It's in a tree form. If you can find a location that sells moringa trees, by all means, get yourself. And let me tell you, they grow, and I dry it and I put them in smoothies. It's a wonderful. Actually, the whole entire tree is eatable and is very, very healthy for you. High in nutrients. And this is going to be a beautiful salad that is going to be full of nutrients. And it's going to be, the wonderful deliciousness of this. The protein of this is going to be a can of chickpeas. I have a can of chickpeas that I have just washed and rinsed. Boom, that's it. In the meantime, I just wanted, as this is working on this, I am just building my salad, because all of this is going to go on here. Now, my girlfriend, that she's from Ethiopia, she loves mint. And I grow mint. So I am going to add mint in her honor. Look at this, I'm doing it over here, adding some mint. It's just going to give that freshness. And then all of this is going to, wait till I show you how I am going to plate this. And then what I have is the red hibiscus, and I grow my own. I mean, they get huge, and they also have this beautiful flowers. So I just want to put it all in here. You know, we're coming closer to the winter time. There's a lot of people that are really stressed about all kinds of different things, and stress kills you guys. You know, find some joy in doing something. And as you can see, I just want to put them all in here because I want to get. And what does it taste like? It's got such a unique flavor. And you know, when I'm out there watering my plants, I'll just take some and eat them. That's how much I love them. And that's how, so pretty much I just have it just like that. So now that I am done with that, I'm going to get this out of the way. Very easy transaction. We still have our wonderful little guys over here. And now I am going to turn them over. Just a little bit of olive oil will do you, not too much, because you know we don't want these to be swimming in olive oil. I love polenta. I grew up with polenta, and I absolutely adore it. Lots of times I make it from scratch, but this time we're not making it from scratch. We're just buying, and actually they do sell them organic. So now that I'm done with that, I am going to bring your attention of the rest of the ingredients. We have 1 can of chickpeas. Now, depending on the size of your families, my husband and I am using 1. All right, so then what I have here is 2 teaspoons of sugar, and I also have a teaspoon of salt. That's all I have here. I'm going to mix it together, sugar and salt, guys. 2 teaspoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, okay? Then what I have here is this amazing, Berbere, B as in boy, E-R-E, B-E-R-B-E-R-E. It is the most amazing. You gotta try it. This Ethiopian spice, but every family is different. So depending on the spices that they use, a lot of them uses more spices than others. Okay, so don't get stuck on all of that. So I have 3 good teaspoons to tablespoons. I like it a lot. So I have about I have 3 tablespoons on here. Then what I have here is a 1/4 cup of tomato paste. 1/4 cup of tomato paste. Then what I have here is 4 or 5 cloves of garlic. You know, we're coming into the cold season. You need the garlic. It's a wonderful natural antibiotic. It's wonderful. I mean, everything I'm utilizing is for your optimum health here. So I have 4 or 5 cloves of chopped garlic. And then I took ginger, and I have 2 tablespoons of grated ginger. I have an entire, look at this beautiful red pepper that is diced. I also have the red, I have a half a red pepper that I sliced, and I have a half of red onion. So far so good. 1 cup of vegetable broth, and then I have some cilantro. So now my wonderful guys, they're almost all done in here. Oh yes, and they are looking fabulous. You know, if you want them, oops, I turned it off by mistake. Let me see if it'll let me do it. Hey, come on, hey you. Hey, there you go. Hey! Right, go with the flow, guys. You know, to go with the flow, it's a heck of a lot better, because when we don't go with the flow is where all the resistance and the stress comes in. And where do you think that goes? It goes into our body somewhere. And what does that manifest? What are you manifesting? And if you're not practicing forgiveness, whoa, forgiveness can cause cancer. If you don't forgive, that can cause cancer. That can cause so many ailments. So, you know, do yourself a favor, forgive yourself. And when you forgive yourself, you're able to forgive others. Okay, I'm done with that. You know me, I always have to say something. Hey, well, you know, I'm a minister. So now these guys are doing wonderful. You see, just a little bit, a tiny bit of olive oil. You don't need a lot of olive oil. All right, so now I am going to get these guys down here. Now, some people, you know, they like it to make it very, 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 you know, crunchy. I like mine to be nice. And what I do, guys, if you buy these at the store, make sure that you take all of your fruits and vegetables and everything right before you eat them. You take them out for a good 15-20 minutes. so they get to room temperature, especially, you know, if you're cooking anything, like meats or anything, make sure you always take them out. Look at this beautiful things. See, look at this. Super easy transaction, boom. Finito with that. I am going to cover, I am now going to add a tablespoon of olive oil. A tablespoon of olive oil. What I have here really, guys, is I have 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil, and I'm just going to see how it plays out. I don't like a lot of oil. Okay, so now to this, I'm going to add my onions right in here. And wait till you guys have this. This is really a wonderful Ethiopian dish. And my girlfriend, that she's Ethiopian, I remember when she made this, I went over to visit her. She lives in St. Pete, where I used to live. And she made this for me. And oh my gosh, when I walked into her house, the aromas of her house, I could not figure out what was that smell. And what I was smelling is this, this Berbere, B-E-R-B-E-R-E, Berbere spice, Ethiopian spice. You know, we can learn so much from each other with food and from other countries, guys. We can learn so much, you know, from each other. There's just so much, and you know, our differences is what makes us so special. You know, I mean, I'm Italian, you know, I cook all these different foods. It doesn't mean because I'm Italian, I'm always cooking Italian. I love different foods. I love to try different things. And if I like them, I'll eat them twice. And if I don't like them, like rattlesnakes, I will not eat them twice. Yes, I had rattlesnake on the poor little thing. I didn't kill it because I cannot kill a thing. I just run the other way. Oh my God, a snake. So right now what I want to do is I kind of want to saute these little guys in here. In the meantime, get your chickpeas. What I want to do to my chickpeas is I am going to take now some of that salt, okay, some of the salt and the sugar, yes, some of the salt and the sugar. And then I want to take a good portion of the seasoning. Because I'm not, and remember, we still have a 1/4 cup of this deliciousness, which is tomato paste. Which now that tomato paste is going to go right in here like so. Because I want to cook this, oh man. I haven't even done anything, but you smell the onions, you smell the peppers. Oh, it's delicious. Now I'm just going to add the rest of the salt and sugar in here like so. Done, boom, finito. Now I'm going to add the ginger and the garlic. Remember the ginger and the garlic. So far so good, guys. Okay. And then remember, we still have the wonderful 1 cup of vegetable broth. So what I want to do now is I want to cook my tomato paste. You know, this is a very beautiful dish. It's a very flavorful dish, and it's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right, so now what I want to do is I want to get the rest of my seasoning in here, like so. I am going to take a good portion of just a little bit of the broth, maybe like a tablespoon or so, because I'm bringing it all together here to make this. And now I'm going to raise my temperature to a high, because I really want to cook this. Oh my goodness gracious, it smells fabulous. Now I am just going to take my chickpeas like so, mixing them all together like that. See what I'm doing, guys? And then I'm going to bring that in there like that. No chickpeas gonna miss this guy. Make sure you get all of this in here. I get so excited about this dish. I love this dish. I really love it. And I just love trying new different things, you know, and I have all these amazing friends. You know, when I used to live in, I talk about when I used to live in the other side of the world. I had a lot of friends from all different countries. And it was fabulous. Okay, so now, oh yes, oh my goodness gracious. This is looking good. Now I'm going to add some more. Usually it takes about a cup, but I'm gonna eye it. Oh. And you can smell it. You can smell it. So now what I want to do is I want to take a teaspoon because I want to taste. Oh, well, I really love this wonderful Berbere spice, and I really like it a lot, to where I am going to add 1 but 2 more teaspoons. I really love this spice. It's got cumin, it's got cinnamon, it's got all these beautiful flavors. Now I'm going to add the rest. It's an entire cup of this wonderful broth, which is a beef broth. It's all organic. Everything I'm utilizing is organic, and that's because it's my preference. I just don't want any pesticides. All right, so while that is doing its thing, because now this is going to come to a boil, and as you can see, we didn't really use that much olive oil. Now what I want to do is I want to grab a pair of scissors, and I'm going to bring my beautiful organic cilantro. Look how beautiful. Now what you do when you bring home cilantro, guys, just wash it really well, put it in some very good water, and put it in the refrigerator, and it will last you a week. Well, it does to me. So what I want to do here is I'm going to probably take a good chunk like this and bring it right over here. And you see what I'm doing? Very easy transaction. We are going to just chop this. No nuts go in here. You know, you're more than welcome if you want to add some. I know to some people, some dishes they do. I am not going to do that. So I'm just going to take just a good bunch of that. So how much? You know, I like to use a tablespoon to maybe 2 tablespoons. Because, you know, cilantro has got its own health benefits, and everything that I'm using here is for our health. Now I'm going to turn my board over, because now I'm going to show you how we're going to clean. We have this beautiful, you see that beautiful salad, right? All right, so then now, while this is doing it, that's how quick it comes. And it smells wonderful, so I'm just going to go ahead and put my rounds in the middle. Oh my goodness gracious. You see how this is playing out, guys? This makes a very beautiful dish. You can definitely invite friends over, or not, or yes or not. It's up to you. So then now that I have this like that, put it in the middle like so, you see that? And now, of course, we have this deliciousness. And this is how quickly this comes together. Because right now what's happening, everybody's marrying each other. And wait till you see this. It is such a beautiful dish. I'm going to taste this again. Oh yeah. Oh man. Oh man. I'm going to shut this up. I'm going to grab a big spoon. Like so. And I am going to come over here, and I am just going to put this right over that. Just put it right over my salad. Why not? Oh, and I tell you what, you can smell this, and it smells delicious. Oh, I should put some on the side over here. Put some on the side over here. And wait, aspetta, look at that, aspetta, wait. And I'm just going to grab a little bit of more cilantro, because I just want to finish this with just a little cilantro, just let it rain cilantro on top of that. And then what, you guys, are you ready? Are you ready to see your Ethiopian Berbere spiced chickpeas over polenta? Let me show you this beautiful dish. Look at that polenta. Look at this beautiful chickpeas. Look at this health for your health. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys. Thank you. Bye.